He's the most infamous Austrian alive, but arriving in court, he was careful to hide his image. Josef Fritzl refused to respond to journalists before his trial started behind closed doors. He later pleaded guilty to incest and false imprisonment, partially guilty to rape, but not guilty to murder and enslavement. He also told the court he was beaten by his mother when he was young.
He feels remorseful about the personality he has and what he did to the victims based on that personality.
It was in this house in Amstetten that Josef Fritzl forced his daughter Elisabeth into the basement when she was 18. He held her captive and, according to prosecutors, raped her repeatedly over the next 24 years. Josef Leichner rented an apartment from Fritzl in the same building. He says there were rumours of Fritzl's conviction for rape back in the 1960s, but nobody confronted him.
He was always respectable and well dressed, and nobody could imagine how he really was on the inside. He had a perfect double life. It's unbelievable.
The police accepted Fritzl's story that Elisabeth had run away and joined a cult. Over the years, she bore him 7 children. 3 were actually adopted by Fritzl and his wife. He claimed they'd been abandoned on the doorstep by their mother. Down in the cellar, one of 2 twin boys died soon after birth. Fritzl's charged with murder for failing to get the boy medical treatment. What Fritzl did here to members of his own family over so many years has caused a scandal well beyond Austria's borders. But whether it could have been stopped sooner is still being debated. The case has attracted huge media interest, but some protesters outside the courts claim the relevant questions are not being asked.
The system, which endangers children and families here in Austria, fears disclosure. In the Fritzl case, the youth office should have examined intensively why there were suddenly children appearing on the doorstep over and over again.
According to his lawyer, Josef Fritzl expects to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Elisabeth and her 6 children have been living in a secret location under new identities. Many people here hope the trial will bring some sort of closure, but for others, lessons must be learned from Josef Fritzl's chilling story. Nadim Barber, Al Jazeera.